And this coming Saturday is the 20th anniversary of 9/11, the terrorist attacks on New York and Washington that changed the world. Walt, what were you doing that day?
Well, I was doing what I usually do on a Tuesday morning. I was heading out to do a story. We left the house like any other routine day, but we never came back to home quite the same as it was when we left it. The world changed while we were out. We were going to one of my favorite places to go grab a story on the morning of 9/11, Grand Gulf State Park near Port Gibson. Ms. Joe rode along with me that day. As we were filling up the gasoline leaving town, I saw the second plane hit the World Trade Center on the television behind the counter when I went in to pay. I was in shock. The realization that our nation was under attack. How extensive was it? Should we cancel our plans and not go out of town? I told Joe about it when I got back to the car. I figured the whole emphasis of my story would change. But when we got to Grand Gulf, it was the same park, same displays in the museum, a couple of the old houses on the hillside that survived the river caving in most of the town, a tornado hitting the town, and then Grand Gulf being overrun in the Civil War. How those two houses from the late 1700s made it through all of that, I have no idea. Just a combination of luck or divine providence and being tough. I think that's how we as a nation survived the attack and the ensuing two-decade war in Afghanistan. Luck, divine providence, and toughness. At Grand Gulf, we were cut off from the rest of the world much of that day, but we wondered what was going on. Turns out nobody really knew for sure, and everybody was wondering. Now, for instance, Congressman Michael Guest was still working with the district attorney's office 20 years ago. His day, that day, started out like mine, routine, but quickly turned different from any other.
What was originally at least believed to me to be an aviation accident, we now knew was an act of terror. And so I sat there in the office monitoring television, called to speak with my wife, even though I knew that Mississippi was not a target. You just want to speak with your loved ones, made sure she was aware of what was going on, and continued just to watch the news and monitor the events of the day. Later that day, the judge did call us down the courtroom. He said, I'm going to do something that probably never done before, and if I get in trouble for it, so be it, but I'm going to offer prayer on behalf of our nation. And so there you had law enforcement officers, prosecutors, criminal defense attorneys, individuals who were in court that day, criminal defendants, all bowed in prayer as the judge offered a prayer for our country.
Luck, divine providence, and being tough, and resolve. But just like the old houses at Grand Gulf, surviving flood and storm and war, we're still standing because of toughness and luck and divine providence. Yeah. It did. Not to me, the world changed that day. It hasn't been the same since then.
No, it hasn't been the same. No, not at all. No, I was home and my phone started ringing and people said, get to a television, turn it on. And so I did. And then I came in to work, of course. And so, you know.
I don't know. By the way, the little child in there?
Yes.
And that's the nurse that gave you your COVID shot this year.
She's all grown up.
She grew up.
She grew up.